I'm hanging out with the winners right here, the backseat. What is going on? Look at you guys got all the gold.
I mean, this is just the start, but everything comes full circle for the Backseat Boys. Wrestling is now the Spanish announce team. You guys were the first to take a chance on the Backseat Boys, and now we solidified ourselves and closed the gap and broke the curse and became the first ever two-time Wrestling is Now Tag Team Champions.
That's right. Looking at the new Wrestling is Now Tag Team Champions, the new Spell Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and still the JCW Tag Team Champions. What more could we possibly fucking ask for? More gold and competition. That being said, this is the era of the Backseat Boys. Stay tuned for more.
We challenge anybody to pull up and challenge us for these belts because they ain't going nowhere. They're staying with us in the backseat. Whoop whoop, much clown love.
Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations, the backseat boys.
I thought Salvatore Savelli kicked some freaking ass tonight. This is my favorite champ. This is the guy. He's lucky I'm not a singles guy because he would no longer be the guy. But we don't got to talk about that because Sal, you did a good job. I liked the finish into the fucking. I'm sorry. Into the freaking. No, I'm not. I like the finish. I got to drive. I like the finish into the brick. I like that a lot. I respect you as our champion here in NYWC.
Thanks, sir. It's an honor hearing that from you, sir.
It was a pleasure seeing you in the ring with Will Nightingale. I did watch. I took some notes. So,
for sure.
Few things here and there you need to tweak, but we'll talk after. I don't want to embarrass you. You can finish your interview.
Superstar. Thank you so much, Sage Chance, Silent Ball, Sage Chance, Booker Boy.
Wow, I thought he was going to kind of be mean to you, but he was kind of nice to you.
I thought he was going to kiss me in the lips. I was like, maybe I want it. No, I don't. I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so. You don't want it.
Oh.
Anybody make sense of this?
No. Wait, okay, let me get there. So it's 80 cents. $1.20. Wait, $1, $16, I think.
That's what I got.
Around there.
I got like 17
but
something.
Then we sell them at 20 each. So
then it's like $3 profit in 8x10.
No, way more than that.
It's way more?
Yeah, it's 17 for 50 of them.
Oh.
No, I think we used 100 before. I don't fucking know.
Wait, no, yes, we did use 100 because then it was 20 times 100 and we were trying to get to 2,000.
Oh, yeah, okay. So if we buy 100 of them at 87 cents each, that's $8.07, right?
Yeah.
Or no, is it $87?
Wait. 100
I just want to know what you're calling this math.
100 times 8, it's $87.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. Get a calculator. That's what.
All right, we'll get a calculator, everybody. All right, bye.
Trained me, shown me guidance, are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining them.
He's a good guy. He's an outright kind of guy. But listen, we got Slime Bowl City tickets.
I'm Cora, and I am your winner of this.
I like it, Dark Papa Nick. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Nick?
It's great. It's great. I can't wait.
Honestly, the first and realistically the only.
I'm doing great. How are you?
We just did steal it last time, but it's in safe hands. My son is watching it.
Are you positive?
Yeah, my son is watching.
Look at me! I'm a physical specimen.
Very spicy, very spicy.
You got the dirt.
I wish.
I literally love conventions. Like,
I'm gonna try to get through her. That's my motivation.
What's your home?
I wish I could.
Come in soon. You can check her out on Monster Slam. Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I am your host, Papa Dank, and I am back after a brief Thanksgiving hiatus. And what an episode I'm going to have today, because I've got a very special guest all the way from MLW, and he's going to be at Titan Championship Wrestling this Saturday against the one and only PJ Savage. Let me bring to you the one, the only, Danny Stratos.
How's it going, Papa? How you doing?
I'm doing great tonight right here in Long Island, New York. Where are you coming from tonight?
I'm staying in beautiful Somerset, New Jersey. I'm here for a few days in with MLW and then, of course, with Titans. So it's always great to be back home. I'm born and raised here, so.
Nice. Now, what state you reside in?
I'm right now in Tampa, Florida. That's where I'm based.
I love Florida. Yeah, I'm getting jealous over here. All right, let's go over some of the stuff you got going on.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff here. First of all, you got Eric Bischoff's one shot coming up.
Yeah, that's a big, exciting night. Eric has been away for a little bit,
right,
with everything. So having him come in and take charge for one night. Who knows? Who knows what he got up his sleeve? But you know how easy he does.
Oh man,
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
yeah.
Where is this going to be at?
This is going to be in Queens, on 33rd Street.
Okay.
I believe it's Melrose Ballroom. Is the name of it? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
venue. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty
Make sure
pretty
everybody
cool
gets
little
their
venue.
tickets.
I've been there before for the past MLW show that we had there.
Awesome. Make sure everybody gets their tickets for that event this coming
Yeah.
Thursday. Then we got your merch right there. Look at that.
Yeah, we got to push the
t-shirts.
merchandise, of course. Got to stay fly. You got to look good.
Yeah, 100%. I like that. I'm a beanie guy. I love beanie hats.
Yeah, I mean, so am I, and especially, I need to protect this up here, especially in the cold weather up here in New Jersey.
Right, we do it. And of course, you are available for bookings. And look at all the great promotions you've worked at. You were trained by Davey Richards.
Yes, sir. Just one of the many. Davey was, of course, my main trainer. He taught me pretty much everything. Then I also had Chris Bay and Cody Croft as well. Had their hands in my training. So yeah.
Okay. We want to take a moment just to wish Chris all the speedy recoveries, man.
I was just gonna say, if I may say, everybody who's watching, prayers up to Chris. I actually talked to him today. He's doing day by day, but he's great. You know, I mean, he's in good spirits. So, keep pushing along, brother. We love you.
Yeah, brother. Get well soon. You're definitely missed in the wrestling scene. So.
Oh yeah.
100%. You know what they say? The comeback is better than the setback.
Absolutely, I believe that.
I also want to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, me too, brother. I also want to send my my get well wishes to Kylie Alexa from NWA as well. Just suffered an injury over the weekend.
Oh wow, I didn't hear about that one. Hope she's okay.
Yeah, me too. Looks like she'll be out of action for a little bit, but hopefully she'll be back stronger than ever.
Of course.
Can't wait to see that. All right, what else we got going on? Of course, this Saturday, Titan Championship Wrestling, you're going up against PJ Savage. Get your thoughts on this match.
Huh? That's the face.
That's the face. What are your thoughts going up against PJ? Have you ever wrestled PJ before?
I've never wrestled PJ. I'm familiar with him. I've seen him wrestle previously at Titan before. I was quite impressed. I mean, his streak as far as a champion has been amazing, to say the very least. I mean, he's represented Titan. He said, and he talked to the owners. He wanted the best. He brought in Mike Mondo. He beat Mike Mondo. Impressive. Mike Mondo's a big guy. I bring a little something different to the table. Not only am I great on the ground, but I fly through the air. Something PJ doesn't do. So we're just going to see what his game plan's going to be. But, yeah, he wanted to go to war, and we're going to go to war. All respect, but it's all going to be left on the table once that bell rings.
All right, make sure everybody gets their tickets to Titan Championship Wrestling this Saturday. Come see Danny take on PJ and many, many great other matches on the card.
Oh, yeah, we are stacked.
I was hoping to be there, but unfortunately, due to work-life balance, my work-life balance is work first, life later.
There you go. Someone's got to pay the bills around there.
Someone's got to pay the bills at Casa Denk over here. Somebody's got to pay for these great collectibles over here.
I know.
Are you a collectible guy? Do you collect stuff?
Here and there, I collect little things from horror movies, like some of my favorite horror things, like of course Jason Friday the 13th and Halloween, and I'm a big horror fan myself. So yeah, that's pretty much what I collect. And of course, little gifts that fans give me, from wrestling stuff is always greatly appreciated.
What's your most prized gift, and what was the best gift you got from a fan?
The best gift I got would have to say it was somebody bought me a Jason from Friday the 13th, the fourth chapter. It was a Jason, the action figure still in the box and signed by Tom Savini.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Of course, as far as fans go, I love custom gifts like drawings and other things like that. Some that comes from the heart, that actually they took the time, and that means a lot to me and my fans. The world to me, of course. This is why we do it.
Awesome. It was a NECA figure, wasn't it?
What's that?
A NECA figure?
Yeah.
It was okay. Yeah, those are the really detailed ones.
Yeah, yeah, and it
Okay,
came with
all
like
right.
the removable mask and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's super awesome, man.
awesome. I have a couple
Still
of
in the
knickers.
box though. I won't touch it. Still in the box.
Yeah, you can see everything's in the box behind me. This is like a smidge of all the stuff I got, man.
Now, 12-year-old daddy would have had it out of the box and been playing with it, but you know what I mean.
Right. What's your most prized possession? Is that what you would consider your most prized possession? As far as
I mean,
figures?
my most prized possession, I'd have to say a lot of it from my accomplishments through mixed martial arts, my titles, my all my medals from like competitions, because it's things that like I've worked hard my entire life for. So they mean a lot to me personally because I know what I've been through.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to say those are my prized possessions, things I've earned.
All right. So let's start from the beginning. Tell us how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
Well, growing up in New Jersey, of course, I was a huge fan. I used to go to wrestling shows back when we still had them at the Meadowlands.
Yes.
You know, way back in the way back when machine in the '90s and stuff.
Right.
You know, so I grew up, you know, watching wrestling, being a whole fan, and then you know later in life, I took a different road. I went into after college, went into professional MMA, fought for a number of years, and then.
Mhm.
You know, kind of how Matt Riddle was also a friend of mine. We know we transitioned. We wanted
Right.
something more, and my love always being professional wrestling and wanting to entertain the crowd and bring them experiences and moments. That's really what is calling me.
Mhm.
So I felt like now was the time to transition to professional wrestling, and I did that about 2 years ago.
Oh,
Well, a
2
little
years.
bit longer
Okay.
than 2 years. I've been wrestling on the scene for 2 years ago, so I've been involved for about three, almost four now.
All right. So what was would you say was your most brutal MMA fight you had? Who was your opponent?
You know, I've had my MCL torn in a fight with, I mean, within the first like 10 seconds and had to go through it. I mean, it completely just like popped like right off. That was probably the most excruciating thing that I've been
Right.
through and the scariest. And of course, I lost that fight, needless to
Oh,
say. But you know what I mean?
right.
It proved how tough I was, though. That's for sure.
Man, PJ's in trouble. Sorry, PJ.
Hey, you know what? I said from the beginning, I want PJ to bring his very best because he wants the best. I want the best. I want the whole Savage. I don't want no watered down version.
Right, right.
You know, he's got the Savage knee, and I got the double knee from the top rope. So we're gonna see who wins this war.
Man, I'm gonna miss this, and I wish I wasn't missing it.
Well,
But
luckily, it will be available online. I'm sure through Titan,
that's
to
right.
their YouTube channels and everywhere.
The Premier Network.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Who do you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled yet?
Oh man, I got a laundry list of
Let's
people.
go.
Of course. I'd love to wrestle TJP, Teddy Perkins. I would love to wrestle my mentor in jiu-jitsu from my MMA days, which is Tom Lawler. Love to wrestle Tom, of course. Heck, you know what? I'll even throw a hometown boy in there. I'll throw in Vinny Pacifico.
Vinny Pacifico. All right.
Yeah, I'd love to wrestle Vinny at some point down the line. I know Vinny. I've seen him wrestle many times. He's a hell of a talent. So
Yes,
yeah,
he is.
he'll be there at the show this Saturday actually.
Yeah, he will be.
He's
Yeah,
got a title match, I believe.
I believe so. Awesome. All right. What about Riddle? You ever want to have a match with Riddle?
Of course. I'd love to wrestle Riddle. Both of us having an MMA style, him of course having a little bit of a size advantage. So it'll be fun to see how I would work around that and to see if he can control the so to speak little guy in the match. Yeah.
Man, you don't look so little from where I'm sitting. You look jacked.
Compare the Matt. I mean, yeah, Matt's tall.
Right. I haven't seen him in person, so.
Oh yeah.
Just on TV. All right. Type of match you want to be in that you haven't been in yet.
I mean, I've been in cage matches before, but I haven't done a tables match or a ladders match yet. So I mean, I'm always open to those possibilities. And yeah, let's get crazy. Let's do it.
PJ, new stipulation tables match. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. All right.
Knowing PJ, I don't think he would duck down from the challenge, though. I think he'd welcome it.
I think he would. I haven't. Have I seen him do a tables match? No.
It's a first
I've
for
seen him do
everything.
we've been through a lot, me and PJ, because I've seen him do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I've never seen him do a tables match.
Hey, first for everything.
First for everything. That's
who knows?
right.
When he gets his rematch for the title, I mean, we can do it. We can do
right. When he gets his rematch for the time.
Sure.
Well, so you're looking to end the Savage era.
I mean, I'm not treating this like some layover. This isn't coming into New Jersey, visit the family, and go home. I'm not coming here empty-handed.
Okay. Poor PJ. All right. MLW. Tell me about your time in MLW. What has your experience been like there?
Well, I just recently got on with them. I've been working through them and had a few moments with Dijak, Donovan Dijak, who just came aboard. So wrestled him. Really didn't work out or pan out the last time we were in the ring for me, but I've been pretty much wrestling him and been feuding with him for a little bit. But
wow,
it's been fun.
That's a good feud to go into.
He might not see it as a feud too much, but I do.
No, why is that, man? Why are you selling yourself so short?
No, I'm not, because he just likes to talk and talk and talk. His mouth is almost as big as his nose, so I mean, there you go.
Yikes! All right. Favorite hobbies? What's your favorite hobby?
I mean, I grew up playing hockey, so I'm a huge hockey fan. Love playing hockey. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite team?
I'm a New York Rangers fan. Die hard.
Really?
Yeah. I've been suffering since '94.
Suffering since '94.
Well, my family's been suffering since '94, I should say, but yeah.
All right, and we're gonna get into your favorite foods. What do you like to eat?
Oh, I mean, this whole interview, I'm gonna just sound like the typical Jersey guy right now. Pizza. I love pizza. I mean, a good pizza. I mean, obviously, Papa, the first thing I had as soon as I got here was great pizza. New Jersey pizza. I mean, Florida, they have some things, but it's nothing.
It's not like up here.
No.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Forget about Detroit. Forget about Chicago.
Right.
I don't care where you want to go. I mean, Philly's maybe a close second to New York, New Jersey pizza. But yeah.
So where has the best pizza you've ever ate been at? Like, name the place.
I'm horrible with names of places, but I mean, you can't go wrong with a typical like New York City, right off Broadway slice. The ones that are like bigger than like my back.
All right. Okay. Yo, that's funny you said that.
Dripping the grease. I mean, some people be like, oh, but it's like, that's how you know a good pizza. It's like the greasier, the better.
The better, 100%. I was at Seaside for one of the Titan shows, and I had the pizza at Beachcombers. And I'm from Long Island. I've never seen the slice was like half the pie. I'm like, holy fuck. And I got 2 slices. I'm like, this is like a pie I'm eating right here.
You could feed like a family of at least 3 with like 2 slices.
It was really good though.
The Beachcomber and the Sawmill, they have the best pizza. I spent many times down, of course, the Jersey Shore growing up here in Point Pleasant and
right. The second time I had some wings, which at Beachcombers again, and those were good too.
Oh yeah, the other thing you gotta watch out for the seagulls. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I know. I saw. The second time I was like, which is like in August when I went for the second show, I was on a no carb diet. So I did that for 3 months. I literally just ate nothing but meat.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna eat? Like, I couldn't have the pizza.
That's
so
like
let me have some wings. And I had the wings at the beach.
That's like a trend now though, right? They call it the carnivore diet. So I think you're onto something there.
Yeah, I did. I lost like 40 pounds.
Oh wow, congrats.
Yeah. I've been off of it a month now. I think I gained back 10.
all right. It's a little give and take, but hey,
But I'm going back on. I'm going back on. The shoot job got me working a lot. I haven't been able to go to the gym. So I was like, fuck it. Let me relax a little bit. Holidays.
Yeah, it's time to loosen up the belt, as they always say during the holidays. So
a little bit. But I'll be back on my grind over here, bud. I want to be jacked like you, man. It's harder for me because I'm old. You know what I'm saying? I'm 51, so it's harder.
You can still do it, man. You can still do it.
I try to get tips from anybody I can, man. So what is your usual workout routine look like?
Usually I'm at least working out 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week, 3 on, 1 off. Usually concentrate on like certain body groups a day, like legs and abs, and I always mix in like 30 minutes of cardio, usually like an uphill cardio.
I hate cardio.
Um, I know I hate it too, but
It's
that's
tough.
what I usually do is inclines and stairmasters a lot to build up the cardio, and that kind of shreds the fat while still not taking off the muscle.
Right.
If you hit your sweet spot as far as your heart rate goes, but that's a whole different subject, and I don't think we're here for a personal training lesson.
Well, I
But yeah,
want
I like to break it up, like back and bicep day, shoulders, chest and tries on another day.
to. Okay. All right. All right. I recently, well, when I was at the gym for the holidays, I was 5 days a week, and I was doing some planking. I think the planking really helped me
Oh yeah, absolutely.
slim
I
down.
mean, having a good core is great. I mean, especially like in sports in general, any sport, if you got a great core, I mean, that's what it's all out. Like in fighting, all your
Right.
powers from your core.
Right.
I feel like the same with wrestling too.
100%. Yeah. Now, have you been overseas to wrestle yet?
I have not. I I can announce it, but as far as not overseas, but I am
Uh huh.
going to be making a Puerto Rico debut on March 1st.
Okay. Oh, is this breaking news right now?
Yeah, I've not actually posted that online. We just confirmed it a few weeks ago for
Awesome.
EWO out in Puerto Rico, and that'll open up a lot more channels. Of course, I would love to keep wrestling there, and I want to get to Canada. Working on Canada again for this year, and
Okay.
yeah, we'll see where it's going. Would love to get over to England, Germany. I mean, anywhere really on the other side of the ocean. Whoever will have me, I have passport. Will travel.
All right. All right. Now, I've been so engulfed in our conversation, I forgot all about people commenting.
Oh, that's good. I haven't seen the comments. What do we got here?
We got, first of all, Herb Simmons, the owner of SICW. FanFest 3 is coming in May. Make sure you get your tickets at SICW. Hi, Herb. How are you? The owner of Titan, Mr. Billy Betsky. What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Billy.
How are you? Serena says hi.
Hey,
Serena's got a
Serena.
question. If you had to pick one of your trainers to team up with, who would you pick?
Well, I'd have to go with Chris. I have to go with my boy Chris Bay.
Chris Bay. All right.
I mean, if I'm gonna team up with somebody, I'm gonna have to team up with a man who's one of the most decorated tag team champions in all of professional wrestling, and he is the ultimate finesser. And we have a great combination and like a contrast in styles in a way. So, I bring the boom, he brings the bang.
Oh, you bring the band. That's a good one. Also watching us all the way from Puerto Rico is Kendrick Alma.
Okay,
He
hey.
was watching us over there on Instagram. What's up, Kendrick? It's been a while. But look at that. You mentioned Puerto Rico. They're watching.
I know. I mean, it was funny because I had a few fans reach out to me. It's weird how it worked. It was like almost spoken to existence. Like few of them reach out to me like, "Hey, we're from Puerto Rico. We're fans of yours. Like, great to see you wrestle here. We got a huge community of wrestling. It's
Yeah.
great out here." And then, yeah, I mean, if you're watching this and you're one of those people, I guess you got the breaking news now. So stay tuned for more of that.
Breaking news. All right. I love it. Billy, we talked about his match with PJ. Maybe want to change it to a tables match, maybe? Give Danny some extra incentive over here at Titan.
Right. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So we mentioned Puerto Rico, Canada. What about anywhere like Japan or
I mean,
Europe?
that's a dream. That's a dream. Europe, of course, as I mentioned, but that's the dream. Is I've always wanted to wrestle in Japan, specifically like New Japan,
Right.
Noah. I mean,
No. Yeah.
I love to. It would be a complete honor to be accepted in their community and to wrestle for them. I mean, that's always been one of my Mount Rushmore goals.
Okay. No, it was a good choice. What about New Japan? There's the New Japan Dojo over in California as well, right?
Yeah, I think they opened up a few years ago.
Yeah. I
It was
think that's a
after I
program based. I think they only do like a certain amount of weeks. like a
Yeah,
program for
I
them.
believe so. I had a few friends that went there, and they went for a few weeks, and they put on shows, and then after that, they
They
ventured
head
back.
back.
So, yeah,
Okay.
I believe it's like
Um.
one of the schools, kind of like how Seth Rollins has the Black and the Brave. You go through the program, you graduate, and then you can go in
You move
advance or
on.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, or move
Okay.
on.
What about MMA? Any thoughts about returning?
Oh well, my wife would probably kill me if I even considered. But I mean,
Yeah, you don't want that.
as far no, happy wife, happy life.
That's right.
As far as MMA fighting, I'd have to say no at
Okay.
this moment. But I mean, money also talks.
I hear
I
you.
of course I'd love to, and I still would love to compete in jiu-jitsu. I've taken a little break as far as competing, but I mean, jiu-jitsu is always going to be part of me. So yeah, I mean, I got my purple belt, so right now there's no point in stopping until I get that black belt. So
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. All right. I want to go back to MLW. So, what
yeah.
kind of goals have you set yourself for that organization, or what you want to do there?
I want to become a household name. I want to prove myself on the main roster, have opportunities, of course, cash in on them. Love to be the open weight champion, then continue to heavyweight champion. Opera Cup is always something that's I got my eye on, especially since my mentor and coach David Richards once held the great Opera Cup. I have to make him proud at some point, right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
I got a lot of goals. I got my eye on the prize, and you know what? It doesn't always have to happen in that necessarily order. So,
I hear you. I hear about that. Trying to make you proud. So I'm trying to make Billy proud tonight.
oh yeah,
I don't know if he's still on. Billy, you still there, bud? Maybe not. Um, I want to go back to collectibles. Anything that you have seen that you want to get?
a 1957 Chevy Bel Air would be nice. I would love to collect that.
Right.
That's my dream car. Of course, maybe after I win that MLW championship or something, I can get that. I mean, yeah, cars. I mean, I'm a video game nerd, so of course I'd love to collect more of my consoles, especially like the older consoles like Atari and like N64 and stuff. So I'm more of a video game nerd than I am like a comic book guy.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
I just saw an Atari re-release at Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
okay.
I think it was $199. It was it was a re-release. It didn't have the original it had like an updated controller. I don't know if you remember the
So
original.
They have the like joystick, right?
It's a joystick, but it's a more modern version because I used to play the OG Atari, and that thing was like it's like like playing with a stick, really.
We used to have one around the house, like when I was growing up. I remember like being like, "Dad, what's this?" And he plugged it in for me, and I was like, "Can I just have my PlayStation?" Because when you're a young kid, you didn't realize like
that stick was impossible to play with. And everything is it's literally like a stick figure. Everything. It's not like what it is now, but
you had to be really skilled to win at Pong.
Yeah. My favorite was Pitfall. I love Pitfall.
Oh yeah, I played the arcade version of that. An actual big arcade machine.
Yeah, me too. I did that too. But the Atari version, there's something special about the Atari.
It is. That's why I say especially like Nintendo 2 and the Super Nintendo games, like that's where I was at.
Right. What's your favorite Nintendo game?
Castlevania 2, I'd have to say.
Okay.
I'm a big Castlevania fan. Super Mario Brothers, of course. That's always one. Tecmo Bowl from back in the day. Some football fan, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
If you pick the Raiders, I mean, I'm not a Raiders fan, but if you pick the Raiders, Bo Jackson literally runs over everybody in the entire game. Like you can't stop him.
Gotcha. Favorite movie? What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, favorite movie. Well, for as far as horror goes, I'm a huge fan of the Jason series, Friday the 13th series, but more obscure, I'd say like B movies. I'd say the Basket Case series. I mean, now we're getting really like into the B movie realm from like the 80s. Right. I love like cheesy 80s slasher movies.
Yeah, me too.
So those are definitely up there.
Okay.
of course, as far as like mine, I love like the movie The Wrestler from back with Mickey Rourke was
Yes.
a great one. Those are some of my favorite. And I love, of course, I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan, so like pretty much anything Jim Carrey.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie?
I'm gonna go with Ace Ventura. I'm gonna go with the old
Ace.
classic.
Okay.
I mean that I can always throw on Ace Ventura. It's like the Waterboy
It
with
is.
Adam Sandler. Like I can
It is.
always
Yeah.
watch the Waterboy.
Yeah. You can always watch The Waterboy. That's right.
I was like, I've seen it like probably 1,000,003 times, but I can still watch it.
Now that hasn't been a Friday 13th movie in a while. What are your thoughts on that?
Part of me is like, let a sleeping dog lie, please. Like it's been
It's been a
the
while.
franchise has been murdered enough. Maybe it was time for a break. I mean, I would be all up for it if like they had like a new take on it.
I'm looking it up now when the last Friday the 13th movie was.
Was it Freddy vs. Jason, or was there one after that one?
No, I think it was.
I think they had one after that.
Yeah, it was it was called Friday the 13th.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
I wouldn't be opposed to like Rob Zombie even doing his version of Jason, or even how they're doing with these horror movies where they're putting it into the killer's perspective, like having it go through like Jason's eyes would be kind of like a fresh take, I think.
I mean, there's been rumors that I don't know if it's true, but that they're gonna do like a Crystal Lake series.
Yeah, I thought I heard something about that. Like it was like on Netflix, they were talking about possibly doing something like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, 2009, right here.
Oh wow, okay. I can't see what it says, but
It's Friday 13th, 2009 from IMDb,
okay.
and that was the last film they made.
Okay, so it's 15 years ago. So okay, we could probably give it another 5, and we can start talking about that.
It's just well with Friday it's different than like a Freddy movie. Like it's very hard to replace Robert Englund.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They were talking. I remember them talking about like Kevin Bacon wanted the role.
No.
Like after if Robert Englund didn't want to do it anymore, I'm like, I don't know.
It's not the same. No.
Like I like Kevin as an actor. Like I respect his work. But yeah, like you're saying, it's not the same.
It's like replacing Harrison Ford as Han Solo. It didn't work.
Or like in the Indiana Jones movies. Yeah, you can't.
It's not going to work.
Harrison out of it. Yeah.
It's Harrison Ford. Yeah, all the way.
Jim Carrey out of the Ace Ventura series.
Right. I think 85% of our conversation tonight was about anything but wrestling.
Well, we can get back on the wrestling. That's fine.
Oh man, I'm fascinated by this stuff. Man. I love wrestling, but we're getting to some good stuff here, man.
I mean, that's great as long as the fans are entertained, get to know a little bit about me, and you guys.
That's right, and that's what it's all about.
Between TV and live shows, it's I don't do a lot of the personal one-on-one, like the getting personal type of podcast, so it's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, man. I'm thank you for coming on. I appreciate you coming.
Oh,
I've been looking to see if I knew you were coming for a little bit, but I was trying to see if you were doing other stuff, but I didn't see you out there. I'm like, we better reach out to him quickly before someone else decides to reach out to Danny first.
Yeah. I've been busy this trip, but yeah, you're the only one that's reached out so far. Of course, I've had a few of those friend requests on there and whatnot, so I was like, oh boy, here they come in. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have the time for everybody.
All right. Oh, really? Oh, when you announced you were coming here?
Yeah, but at least I got them all scheduled for like afterwards or something.
Oh wow! Sorry, guys, I beat you to it.
Yeah, I mean, early bird catches the worm. So there you go.
Early bird catches the worm. If I don't, well, I won't catch you at Titan, but hopefully I'll catch you in the near future somewhere else.
I mean, when the championship comes around, like, oh, I'm sorry, both championships come around my waist. I mean, you'll be seeing plenty of me.
In January, right? I'll be there in January, 100%.
So,
or monsoon. As I call it, Dank soon.
Yep.
Good stuff, brother. All right, man. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to hang out with me, Papa Dank, right here on Beyond the Barricade.
All right.
Appreciate you. Want to just shout out some more stuff you got going on. Validation in 2025 in Georgia from Southern Wrestling Tradition.
Yep.
Make sure you get your tickets to that. Of course, the Eric Bischoff one shot this Saturday and
Thursday.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. This Thursday.
Saturday is
Saturday's Titan.
But
yes. This Thursday is Derek Bischoff's one shot. I'm gonna try to make that. Let me see. I get out at 5. I might be able to swing it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, be in there.
What else we got for you? Your of course your merch. How can you forget the Danny Stratos merch, where they can
Yes.
get by emailing you at Danny Stratos PW.
Yep.
at
Email or
gmail.com.
DM, and of course, most items are available live at shows. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Love it. I like the one that says D. Is that DXS?
Oh, it just says Danny Stratos. It's and there's an X in between, and it has like my catchphrases, which is sink and swim, and then also
I like
catch
that.
style, which is like the style that I wrestle.
Right. I like that. I like that shirt. That's a good shirt.
Absolutely. It's a double-sided shirt, actually. So.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. And of course, you can catch Danny Stratos at MLW, Titan this Saturday, and everywhere at these promotions. But make sure if you want to book him, you email him right away because he's a busy guy. And
Email me, DM me. Yeah, let's do business.
Danny's going to get filled up in 2025, and we're not going to see him.
Well, you'll see
on the podcast, at least.
I'll always make time to come back and visit. Whenever you want me back, I'll be here, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. 100%. All right. This Saturday, catch him at Titan Championship Wrestling's Aftermath the Revenge as PJ Savage goes up against Danny Stratos. And if it becomes a tables match, it's because of me. 100%. All right. Get your tickets for Titan this Saturday. As for me, I will be back in St. Louis for Fan Fest 3 for SICW.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
excited for that. They already announced Gangrel coming and Tito Santana so far, and they just
nice.
Yeah,
I love Gangrel. He's a Florida guy, so I got to meet him a few times. Been on a few shows with him. Didn't get to wrestle him yet, but never say never.
Never say never. 100%.
It's been in talks here and there.
Maybe we'll see Danny at FanFest 3. Who knows?
Hey, you never know.
You never know. You can also check out in 2025.
That's why you got to follow me on everything.
You got to follow Danny. And in 2025, I'm having Titan Week.
Oh, there we go.
And I'm hanging out with Michael Fain over there, all in one.
Heck yeah.
Michael Fain. Do you know Michael Fain?
No, I not personally. I know the name. I've seen him work. Yeah, I've seen him wrestle a bunch, but yeah, I have never met him personally. So
I want to see you have a match with him. That's my wish list for 2025.
I'm ready to eat for everyone, baby.
Also up is my current vlogs, Homecoming and Deckness. Right there, I'm with the Slime Balls from the NWA, my pals. And
oh yeah, those guys are funny, man. I love them.
They're always slimy over there, the Slime Balls. Yikes. We got Wrestling is Now presents Crown Heights as Adrian Santos takes on JJ Doze in Brooklyn, New York. Make sure you get your tickets at Wrestling is Now. Also coming up, Draw the Line Pass, but what else we got going on this summer? I haven't been on this in weeks because I've been working.
Oh, wow. A lot of catch up.
But this Friday is my newest vlog, Mount Denk Olympus. As you can see, I'm hanging out with Michael Fain again, and I think those glasses are a bit too small on me there, Danny.
I dig those glasses, though.
Want to thank a couple of my sponsors over here. Pickway designs my graphics and does my banners and all that stuff. I want to thank them for being a sponsor, as well as you want to talk about collectibles right there. DNS Wrestling Collectibles. Contact Coach David at AOL for your wrestling collectible needs, man. And I got a cool Ultimate Becky Lynch. I think she's up on the wall over there. Where is she? Oh, look what I got. That CM Punk. Did you see this one? Oh, you got to see this one.
What do you got on there? Oh,
it's
there you go.
Ringside CM Punk. Look at this packaging.
That's awesome.
This is a cool figure. And you know, they were selling them for like $35. They just bumped the price to $50.
Wow, that's a steal.
But it's a great fig. But anyway, contact Coach David. Get your figs from that guy, DNS Wrestling Collectibles. And yeah, Danny, thank you for coming on. And
thank you.
Everybody's leaving comments. Oh, Steven Person says you're a great guy.
Oh, thanks, yeah, Steven's awesome.
Thanks, Steven. Hope you're feeling better, bud. I know you're a little under the weather. All right. Everybody else, have a good night, Danny. Hold on for a second. I'll be back with Austin Molitano coming up next.